Leonardo was born on November 11, 1974, in Los Angeles to Irmelin Indenbirken and George DiCaprio. His full name is Leonardo Wilhelm DiCaprio. His parents divorced a year later and DiCaprio was raised by his mother. Showing potential as a young child, DiCaprio started pursuing acting gigs. This included small recurring roles in Roseanne, The New Lazy, and Growing Pains. DiCaprio's first film role came with Writers 3 in 1991. Leonardo DiCaprio was named after the legendary artist Leonardo da Vinci. The story goes that DiCaprio's pregnant mother, Irmelin, was looking at a Leonardo da Vinci portrait at gallery in Florence, Italy, when the baby Leo kicked for the first time. His father believed that was a sign and decided to name the baby after the genius. He is basically Kate Winslet's father. It's common knowledge that Winslet and Leo are still super close, but did you know that in 2012, Leo gave Kate away at her wedding to Ned Rock and Roll? Apparently not even her parents were aware of this. His Oscar win almost broke the internet. His first ever Oscar win for The Revenant generated 440,000 tweets per minute, making it the most tweeted Oscar moment of all time. He bailed on American Psycho. To commemorate Leo's $20 million paycheck, Lionsgate was prepared to quadruple American Psycho's budget. Luckily for Christian Bale, Leo pulled out of the project in favor of The Beach. DiCaprio adopted a South African girl. When he was in the country shooting for Blood Diamond, it was at the orphanage that DiCaprio really bonded with the South African baby girl after talking and playing with her. While he will not be raising her or living with her, Leo decided to sponsor her. He sends her a monthly check and they often speak on the phone. Leo's near-death experiences. Leo has almost died more than once. One time he was on a diving expedition in South Africa and came face to face with a rambunctious great white shark. Another time he was skydiving and his parachute wouldn't open. Leo is a committed philanthropist. Leo has donated millions of dollars to great causes all over this planet. In 2010, he donated $1 million to relief efforts in Haiti after a terrible earthquake. In 2013, he donated $3 million to saving tigers in Nepal. In 2014, he donated $3 million to ocean conservation. In November 2010, DiCaprio donated $1 million to the Wildlife Conservation Society at Russia's Tiger Summit. DiCaprio's persistence in reaching the event after encountering 2 plane delays caused then Prime Minister Vladimir Putin to describe him as a real man. The Titanic actor can speak a little bit of both German and Italian. Leonardo DiCaprio's father, George DiCaprio, is of Italian and German descent. His mother is German and DiCaprio spent a part of his childhood living with his maternal grandparents, Wilhelm and Helene Indenbirken, in the small town of Oer-Erkenschwick in western Germany. Due to his time there, the actor can speak a little German. He was especially close with his grandmother and often invited her to share special occasions with him, like the London premiere of James Cameron's epic Titanic. When Leonardo was 11 and trying to get an acting job, an agent tried to convince him to change his name because it sounded too ethnic. The agent recommended that DiCaprio change his name to Lenny Williams to ensure wider appeal and refused to sign him unless the actor went along with the idea. However, Leo chose to stick with his birth name and was eventually signed by an agent when he was 13 years old. Leonardo DiCaprio, Tobey Maguire, Kevin Connolly, and magician David Blaine were all part of a group of friends known as Pussy Posse. This was in the late 90s, and DiCaprio was fast friends with Maguire, Connolly, Blaine, as well as Lucas Haas and screenwriter Harmony Korine. Most of them had grown up auditioning together and became friends in the process. The group was notorious for chasing women, which was how it acquired its name. However, since then, the Pussy Posse has broken up and all the friends have gone their own separate ways. When Kate Winslet found out that she had to be naked in front of Leonardo DiCaprio in Titanic, she decided to break the ice. And when they first met, she flashed him. It is true. To make filming the nude scene in the movie less awkward, Kate flashed DiCaprio the first time she ever met him. Incidentally, the nude sketch scene where Rose urges Jack to draw her like one of his French girls was one of the first to be shot. Leonardo DiCaprio has never done drugs and was taught how to play being high by drug experts in the movie The Wolf of Wall Street. While DiCaprio certainly has a wild side, the actor insists that he's never done drugs, so playing the role of coke-snorting Jordan Belfort in The Wolf of Wall Street probably didn't come naturally to him. In a press conference, he said that he and co-star Jonah Hill prepped for the movie by consulting with an on-set drug expert and by watching a YouTube video titled The Drunkest Man in the World. Leonardo DiCaprio bought 104-acre island in Belize over 10 years ago and has plans to build the world's first eco-restorative resort that restores the island's overfished waters, coastline, and forest. The resort will be called Black Torquay, a restorative island, and will not only provide healing services to its guests, but will also heal the island. The island is plagued by overfishing, an eroding coastline, and deforestation of its mangrove trees. Guests will have to follow guidelines about what can and cannot be brought to the island. Plastic bottles, for example, will not be allowed on the Black Torquay. The resort will also be fully equipped with infinity pools, villas built over the water, private beaches, and managed conservation area. Leonardo DiCaprio and his Titanic co-star, Kate Winslet, helped pay the nursing home fees for the last Titanic survivor, so she wouldn't have to sell any more Titanic mementos to raise cash. Wilhelm was only 2 years old when the ill-fated British ocean liner sank after colliding with an iceberg on April 15, 1912. She was the youngest of 705 survivors and lived to be the last survivor of the tragic sinking. Before she passed away in 2009, she was living at a nursing home in Southampton. Unfortunately, Dean was struggling to pay the fees for the nursing home and had to sell several mementos from the maiden voyage of the RMS Titanic, so Leo and Kate pledged their support to a fund that would subsidize Milvina's nursing home fees. Like this video if you liked it, dislike this video if you disliked it, and subscribe for more.